Raise your hand if you feel like you're going to the gym or exercising enough times a week. Thank you. Raise your hand if you feel like the majority of the food you're eating is healthy. Thank you. About 2 years ago, I felt like I wasn't exercising enough, eating the right foods, or getting enough sleep. I wanted to take action. This is when I started using the Health app. The Health app, designed by Apple, allows you to input your information and gives you a report of your health and also suggests how to get healthier. The app is already installed on all iPhones. Two of the most beneficiary categories I found were exercise or activity and nutrition. Exercise is something I feel most people don't get enough of. I often found myself sitting inside watching TV rather than being outdoors and playing sports. The CDC, or Center of Disease Control and Prevention, reports that around 80% of people don't get enough exercise. This leads to health problems later on in life, but luckily, the Health app is available. By putting in the recorded amount of time you exercise and your body weight and height, it is able to tell you whether you are getting enough exercise. Only about 25% of people get enough exercise each week. The CDC says that you need around 2 hours and 30 minutes of exercise each week. The app tracks how long you exercise as well as how many calories burned. It also has the compatibility to suggest workouts and other things that get you outside and get your heart pumping and your blood flowing. Nutrition is something I struggled with the most. My parents and I used to eat out twice a week when I was younger. I didn't know this, but most foods are very high in sodium. The chart from health.gov shows that most people do not get or lack in fruits, vegetables, dairy, and oils, while as most foods are high in added sugars, saturated fats, and sodium. The Health app is very easy to use when it comes to tracking nutrients. But why should you use the Health app? Why does it excel over a journal? Well, yes, the journal does track your food that you eat, but the Health app is better because A, it is more convenient as most people carry around phones with them, and B, it allows you to specifically track the nutrients that are in your food. By specifically tracking the nutrients in your food, you are able to see if you have eaten too much or too little of something, as well as that allows you to maintain and keep a healthy, balanced diet. But the thing with the medical app, or the Health app, is that it can be pretty scary to input all of your information into what is called a medical ID. The medical ID allows you to put information in that it can be used in an emergency, such as allergies or different heart conditions or medical conditions. When a responder shows up and it is called 911, they can see what kind of medical conditions you have, and that allows EMS to respond differently and can help save your life. By using a chart from the CDC, you are able to see that the US population has risen rates in obesity of 10% in adults and 5% in kids. I believe that this is caused from the lack of exercise and the fatty junk foods that most people are consuming. By using the Health app, which only takes around 10 minutes out of your day, you are able to report what you ate and how long you've exercised, which will in turn help prevent this disorder from getting to you as it is for me. Thank you.
I'm going to turn the phone on now, the camera.
Is there any questions?
How does the information, your information get recorded or seen?
When you're relating to what?
Like when the EMS person
Oh,
comes
okay.
and you have.
So this is the medical ID. When you're on the lock screen, you can hit emergency and a phone will show up. But also, in the bottom right-hand corner, a medical ID will pop up. When you click on that medical ID, you'll be able to see all of this information will pop up. His name, the year he was born, this man suffers from hypertension. And so that's how you're able, and that's what you can tell EMS when you're on the phone with them.
So this is pretty much the private information that's.
Yeah, this is the private
okay.
information that can be seen. Because like I said, it can be scary because like if someone has your phone, like they can see that you have like hypertension or they can see your name and when you were born.
Right.
Is there any other questions? No? Well, thank you for listening.